Hey guys, so I saw a short film titled My Body, God's Temple, written and directed by Uzoamaka, who also featured in the movie alongside Andrew Yo Bunting and a few others. See, it's a YouTube movie and it's remarkable because short films are not common in Nollywood. And this is something I like about YouTube as a platform for Nollywood productions because it offers endless opportunities. With the absence of too many restrictions and stifling politics, more movie makers are able to express themselves better. There are still some restrictions sometimes though, because I was made to understand that YouTube's algorithms were restricting the reach of this particular movie because of its perceived sexual content, even though there wasn't nudity really. Now back to the short film. It tells the story of a newly married couple, Zion and Omasilu, who couldn't consummate their marriage because the woman's body couldn't adjust to sex after years of indoctrination about her body being the temple of God. So she couldn't imagine soiling God's temple with sex. Now, her husband was initially understanding, but then frustration set in after different attempts failed. They got it done eventually and then started to enjoy it after they got the hang of it. Now, I like a few things about this movie. Number one, you see, a movie's plot doesn't have to be twisted to be interesting. This was a very simple plot exploring an issue that some very religious women who married as virgins have experienced. There wasn't any agenda to encourage or even condemn no sex before marriage. And this was intentional because when Omasilu revealed her sexual predicament to her friends, at least one of them could have mocked her for not doing it before marriage. One of them could have also boasted about how she was enjoying doing it as a single woman. Neither of those happened. So, no agenda. I kind of like art to be art all the time. Even though there must be an agenda, it shouldn't eclipse art. Otherwise, we are left with a mere social commentary. Number two, structure-wise, this was a perfect short film. It's about 37 minutes long and focuses on one single idea. So I hope that directors of future short films take note of this and not cluster theirs with too many ideas or stretch the movie beyond the ideal 40-minute mark for a short film. Number three, and this is probably the biggest point for me, Andrew Yo Bunting and Uzoamaka acted impressively. This is important because poor acting will ruin any short film. There's usually a lone idea to be explored, very few scenes, very few actors. So if the lead actors can't act, the entire production would be absolutely boring. But that wasn't the case here, just because of the stellar acting of Uzoamaka and Andrew. So kudos to them. Their dialogues flowed well, their expressions were so natural. But the movie could have done better in some areas. Number one, just like Omasilu had her friends with whom she discussed frustrations and progress, I feel that Zion, that's Omasilu's husband, should have had his friends, or a friend at least. We could have judged his character better by comparing what he said to his wife and what he said to his friends. Number two, for someone so religious to the extent of struggling to have sex with her own husband, Omasilu should have not been so easily open to the idea of artificial family planning, given that her faith as a Catholic frowned upon it. Even in marriage classes, which are compulsory before a Catholic wedding, by the way, a couple is taught that artificial family planning, which is the use of contraceptives, is against the faith of the church. Number three, in as much as I admired Omasilu's code switching from English to Igbo sometimes, I thought it was a bit off at times. For example, when she said, I'll report you to God, after she caught her husband masturbating, it was more hilarious than realistic, especially since the husband never spoke Igbo and therefore was likely not cast as Igbo in the movie. But this one is not such a big deal like the first two are pointed out, because in the fit of anger, it's possible to behave or speak in ways unrealistic. Overall, this is a 6.5 over 10 for me. 6.5 over 10, largely because of the wonderful dialogues, great acting in the short film. Have you seen this movie? Kindly let me know in the comment section if you have, what you think about the movie, what you think about my review of the movie. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video, share it, and please subscribe so you get to watch more videos when I post them.